It's Oscar time. And Jennifer Lawrence has been nominated once again as Best Actress. She won the Oscar for Best Actress 4 years ago for The Silver Linings Playbook. We got any Jennifer Lawrence fans here? Pretty hot, isn't she? I don't like Jennifer Lawrence. And the reason I don't like Jennifer Lawrence is because I read recently that she went out and got a tattoo. Now, I don't like women with tattoos. So, all you women out there with tattoos tonight, I'm sure you're devastated by this news. Deal with it. On the other hand, all of you women who don't have tattoos, after the show, I'll be there at the bar waiting for you. I'm sure you're probably devastated with that news, too. Anyway, Jennifer Lawrence went out and got a tattoo on her wrist. And what it is, it's a tattoo of the chemical formula for water, H2O. And the reason she had the chemical formula for water tattooed on her wrist is to remind her to hydrate. Now, does anyone else here think this is a little bit stupid? In the course of 1 million years of human evolution, we've developed a thing called thirst. But Jennifer Lawrence needs a tattoo on her wrist to remind her to drink. I'm thinking of getting a tattoo of a hamburger on my wrist. Oh, food. Hunger. Must eat. Does anyone here know the chemical formula for a hamburger? I'm loving it, yeah. Speaking of 1 million years of evolution, do we have any anthropologists here tonight?
Sure we have.
Oh, there's always one, you know. Anthropologists tell us now that the Neanderthal, the Neanderthaler, did not die out. But in fact, the Neanderthal coexisted with Homo sapiens. They lived together at the same time. They even interbred. In fact, some of us today, they say, still carry Neanderthal genes with them, which explains a lot of things in Germany, I think. At any rate, I'm wondering, how was it, if indeed they coexisted? Like, imagine two Homo sapiens, two Cro-Magnon men, standing outside their cave, yeah? They're tall, blonde, blue-eyed, erect. That line always gets a laugh. But our species is called Homo erectus. And no, it is not the title of a gay porno film. But here's these two Cro-Magnon men standing outside their cave, and along walks a Neanderthal woman. What was it like? Hey, nice brow. I love a woman with a 3-day beard. Or the way her knuckles sort of drag along the ground as she walks. It's so Zeus. But they say they actually interbred. Homo sapiens and Neanderthal actually interbred. So I'm wondering, what was it like when they went out on a date together? Homo sapiens man, Neanderthal woman, they're sitting in a restaurant somewhere, and the guy's going on about poetry and how he's found just the right pigment to portray an antelope on the wall of his cave realistically. And she's just sitting there cracking nuts with her teeth. Can this marriage be saved? And what does he see in her? But once again, science has provided the answer. Anthropologists tell us that the only reason we humans can speak is because of a genetic mutation. Homo sapiens had it, but the Neanderthal did not have it. The perfect woman. No possibility of a call at night and saying, we need to grunt about our relationship. Recently here in Munich, there was an advertising campaign just around the turn of the year. Maybe some of you have seen it. It was a poster, billboard campaign. And what it was a picture of a man in a swimming pool standing at the very edge of a diving board. And the German motto was, den Sprung wagen. Wagen Sie den Sprung. In English, take the plunge. What it was a campaign designed to encourage people who could not read or write, people who are illiterate, to finally take the plunge and learn how to read and write. I think the advertising agency could have done a better job analyzing their target audience. They can't read. I mean, if I'm illiterate and I see this poster, what am I going to do? I'm going to take swimming lessons. Which may actually add up. I mean, can't read or write, but knows how to swim. Sounds like Mark Phelps. I saw another campaign recently in Munich. This is no joke. It was for an event. And the event was Titanic live. I don't want to go to that event. I don't think there's going to be a happy ending. I mean, Titanic live, what is this? We're going to get on a big boat and we're going to cross the North Atlantic. And as Bill Cosby said, how long can you tread water? I know one film they're not going to show in the ship's cinema. It's Oscar time, and Jennifer Lawrence has once again been nominated for Best Actress. Just checking. Big topic today is the share economy. The share economy. What it means is it doesn't make sense to own an asset. Instead, share it. Don't tie your money up. Classic example is a car. A car costs a lot of money, but most of the time it spends just sitting on its four tires, not doing what a car should do. So it makes better sense to share a car. Share a tractor if you're a farmer, things like that. So I recently went through my house and thought, what else could be a subject for sharing in your house? Your toothbrush. Now, most of us here own a toothbrush. You've invested money in it. But let's be honest. How often do you use it a day? Maybe 5 minutes in total. And the rest of the day just hangs in the bathroom, building up a nice white crust on it. So what I think the scenario could be, you could have an app where somebody's walking down the street, takes out his smartphone and says, gee, I gotta brush my teeth. Where is there a toothbrush around here? And he sees your apartment, so he goes and rings the doorbell and says, I hear you've got a toothbrush. And sure, go ahead, I'm not using it, go ahead. And you charge a little money for it, and there you are, we're all entrepreneurs. Then I continued my journey around the apartment. What else? Went to the kitchen. I saw my wife. Now, I don't use my wife 24 hours a day. And I'm sure plenty of people here have husbands or wives. You don't use them all the time. So it's all part of the great share economy. After the show, I'm willing to be shared at the bar. See you then. Good night, folks.